GaDangme Obeko BNA Chikama Saji GNG show. Well here actually we feel weekly on machine, but work in be an FA ready a back. Work midweek no imba work bahanye. BNA Chikama Saji me fala nye fen kemba BNA. Kenye ba nye bo amaden nye sha. Kenye share ni me wa share. Just leave your comment. Nye share your comment. Oba kani hanye. BNA wo here gidi. Me, nke mi ni mansro. Anyami?
Anyami.
Mini ano.
Anyan draw moi.
Ni fala bukemba biene. Ni fala bukemba biene. In oiche. Do ate. Ni ake no aka ke gbeteno ya swimming competition ko for the Olympics. They were betene ko uti training oba shiam la ke ni biko.
Oh, ben top anyway. Oh, yeah, but Anyami naka no ke emia hu esaga shin umushi feel ni o prenjo ko jomo aya ko suna ya ajina
Ehia.
Ni shi hwe na ge ntumo le ya no ntu age komo ko be meye yo no ko fitiko
Wakashida ba wanyamishade because lele kwa jenje yen de kenyen se ewo
I need to get back to him.
Yeah, I think when I could na feel na boy wo. She tubule. Woba ni mene what topic and wo here. Politicians and the GaDangme states. State or party. Onishishi. Ekule question a bit tricky ke una ba magbalami. The question is, Biane, we are entering into a time ni or a period ni sani mentally, whether you like it or not, sano feel ready ake oba vote. Ni oba nyo vote any particular party. You have the right as a Ghanaian to choose a particular party to belong to. No komoko nye he yode. But the question here is, are we for the state? Or we are for the parties? That is the question. O loyalty ingbe belongo. Nike you are for the party. Obagbalabi call ba show message wakani. If you are for the state, then the state comes from Bwencho tribe ni noje. It was before no ba from Shikiko oko money domoshi poten and more banye chunuchumondo tawolo and then miniji a tribal line miniji obakwana kamajani BFN so mene no jino no ba wi ni work because whether was small politics was certain every 4 years you have to vote. You have the right to pick moko ni ba nyo here because ko ya fe taflache bulu ko ba vote hambo. It was before no ba vote no no decide money pot any ba lead po. It was no jino no ba kwe. Me nkenya mi ni manso.
Anyang
What topic any kan shi endo ne? Pass ball habo.
Yeah, ni in that topic like let me share here in a way.
Yeah.
She before my know it's market my use opportunity nani get pay wo kwalwe ko to bolo ife when you menu I'm a fair few program on Saturdays na get you when know like it's an impromptu me come ikwa menye na me join mo fair moko ni is part of this program minga me ni mi we are making a program neno keji if you're gonna me your they should send in their comments koni wafile they feel for abene wanyeme huni bo watuye onkwa bona me join your program here no feel they should send in their comments koni novel no ko afi for yo mbra no ko ba bia ke no won you afi no what you afi yele jijin what you afi yele mo yo wa politics hello ni Germany min ka ke ni na topic alo theme in a way I need to be very careful how to tackle it. Ya min inkumeton dwemo mi eshepe wo ya bia ne sa ka shi wake wafi yeli alo wo min she be ne e ka fi wo shigbe mo isa no odomo ya wafi yeli e so eja ke ne ken bia mi no ni wo politicians amena hegbe ke ba won eni bi pi ami o sa ke gboke gbe na fe o kai wo he wọ́n tún níyà no koni waka fi me ni tafaje kafla moko ba take for granted ake gadangbe me wo show afi ake show ni wo fi okoni wake helu wo gadangbe me ashi ke bo wo human ya so kono ko yem no kwa bo yele fine no about our focus is much more on our small state, the Gadangme state. Well, questions no about Obabi, ke answers no about it is just for our Gadangme, and that is how I would like to tackle this. The question on the topic is very clear. Wabiake ke Wakadangbe won both the politics man when ya no wa vote meaning ji dwem no wo hia ke ya voting to wa fon wo shiki wo ko wo he wale e ya ha moko meaning ji wo dwem meaning influence or ni bi enyo ake akọ man no yo enoya he won no ba ta moko ni wabo ni ba wa ke ha o man no ya tapache kake ma gbemeni yo mi di man no ya lo o ya no afon shiki ni o party ni oyomi no che yomi na ke fobu alo no ba himi ne na party ahi power forever le eka jimi ehio boy o keep to your tradition nibi enyo ne di nibi ni iliake influence o mo fe moko especially o menu o yo nshon na ne nshona be influence or with our voting ni Germany sa ga wokwe isusumo alo nduemo fio ni yo ye he diake ke ba hie o gadangbe me ke ibale wo parliamentarians me ni ba parliament aha wo what dwen ko state there wo man no ya wo gadangbe no ya keji bale ake wo nje wo amlalo fui lo parliamentarians wo kwe wo state Gadangme state eno ya he won nu wo ke choose ni ke bale na keji wo feel na kan what feel loyal to any one particular party but I feel loyal to any party who is in line, who is in tune with our aspirations towards development.
Sorry, in muting. No, you said something like it should be in tune or in line with our inspirations. The question is, why does it, or why does it have to matter? That's the question. Why does it have to matter to me? Ni makwele on naka in line. Why does it have to matter? Because at the end of the day, mukubaka ke obe Ghana le Ghana ni ne be Jame and any. So why does it have to matter?
None here, Ashanti Majoro ni here game.
Mm-hmm. Noni here notness when Jane no Ginoni here Voltarians.
Exactly. At a given particular time.
Okay.
One time frame. Well,
Yeah.
that is why it matters, yeah, I think.
Okay. All right. Oh, then continue.
All right. The war tomorrow bono beer. Kaji wali wani yamwani. Noni here ye wasatia. Kaha GaDangme. Noni ba influence wo. Kono wo kwe meni ba wo. Bona me you aha. Bona me fear many be aha. Bona me fee keho. Kona me kan ba nya me fee. Ani ekewo ni taumo ni immediate ones. Hello, yes, and the immediate ones in the next 4 years on what I war. And one many people I'm a real mom yake, I'm a banya, I'm a nye one here on the action or low. Me now going any by influence or choice of choosing a leader as an MP. Because I'm a few BP Agbene, Kaji what the national level where we are choosing a leader, presidential for a president, where Dimenim Bala, Kaji we have any tradition as GaDangme, then that is where we need to stick to a tradition. Because Jeme, to my understanding, Kaji wanako a rigorous overhaul and a total overhaul of our constitution there. The next 8 years here, and it is because of the way our constitution or the country is structured. Well, Jeme, if we the GaDangmes have a tradition where we are going with this tradition or that tradition, we should just stick to it. We can't sway up and down. She Koni ehio walaga wabomani yo je de fuck up. Sorry with my word. Wabomani yo je de fe bonisani walaga bafi. At least every the next 8 years or the next 16 years there but when it comes to ours, like immediate the constituencies our state there, we should always vote in favor of our state direct. Then go fina kan agbene ke me ba won you know na me ha wo you know kuna no na me you wo so no wota wo no ba dom no ko ba vote what.
Well, I fully agree, but there are some few questions need mabibo later, but I want to you see, like I said earlier, and everybody have the right to pick a particular political party. Ni eba vote ha. It's a choice, personal choice. Okometo. But Kemaya is a step forward there. The thing here is, first, this particular time, from now till the end of the year or till the 7th of December, ni line up to vote. We have choices to make. At the same time, the whole of GaDangme celebrate a festival, which is an opportunist or opportunity or whatever word is for our politicians to come and visit us. Ni ameke ambake wonibi. It is normal. It is part of our body politics. Yeah, it is part of it. But this is where one ming kokenjeneke angle. First, inga wo can watch a man. Ke wonyeme. Listen, don't sell your vote. Kani moko bahebu keshika. Because there's one thing I know in life. Ke agba tax bill they shall pay o tax at the end of the month. You will not take your political party card there. A local ya magically o political party appear your here. If the economy is intact, say you will face it the same way an NDC, MPP, or CPP person will face. So vote with your own conscience. Kani mokubebahi. Why am I saying so? Already, I want to be hamo. I'm a game set play more. And a trigger into time no one year anniversary, and they will do more. Because this is the time. I'm the MP. I'm hold football galas. They will start to do programs. But Sani wa here akashin wali ake. We Sani wa here akashin. When was separate between war war festival and then the political season. We should be able to separate the two. Onunshishi. They don't even come in their political colors. We should learn to separate these things. And then I've been anniversary and I can time sheni I've been baited deep into political season and I have voted. Whoever you want to vote for, you can. But me, Yaminga, and I support what you're saying. It is about time. And this is not being tribalistic or whatever. It's about time. I know Accra may be Accra. I get that. But Accra is my home. I feel comfortable if I feel comfortable. I understand you perfectly. Kem niya vote ha moko ma vote moko ni je no mi ni ka ewie manimanu monike teshini mi mfue he can relate because I chose nkele from the same DNA or bloodline but born or tribal line. We understand each other from that kind. Oh, no, it doesn't mean I can small my fee. Just equally a way. Hello, or no, me a care mean and they can they behave. So you understand the person. Odmishishi. No meji noni sake wo bon kwemo. Odmishishi. So me in question any York habo, which the same, like on the same topic and what you are here, is that is there a way to make or to let's say, is there a way to separate or make the politics, let me use politics, about war no, or let's say yourself? Is there a way to do it? And if there is, how? Koni, like if you're an education, because we need it. It's about time.
Yeah.
Impact
Yeah, so to Boboni or in relation here. Before I go on to tackle your question there, what throw a little light on what I feel on December 7th, when we are choosing our parliamentarians, what we are actually doing. Well, don't what feel you want hamoko ni chumo. Won hamoko ni chumo ni nye wonye ni chumo ni. Wa peole. Mintao ni take again article from Joy Online. Ni wokwe apona pale wa MPs. Can you vote a hamoko? Ake adomo here parliament there. No ni bi ne na yese. Ake adomo shi oyen keke. Ni bi ne na yemi. Koni kaju okop ohwale ahale all no fear. One, I'm a salary. per month as an MP, member of parliament. My salary per month is 28,000 Ghana cedis. That is 280 million old Ghana cedis. 200 million can say 80 million. Yes, that is Bonnie. Every month. Wabio yakebo. No, I vote a hale. A month enyo yo. Shkenyo na. Kadio na 700 Ghana cedis. That is 70 million. Hello, yes, so 7 million. 7 million. Kadio na 1,200 Ghana cedis. Kadio na 4,000. Mene 28,000 Ghana cedis every month. This is coming from Joy Online, and this was captured in 2023 September. So I'm a salary. This is very fresh salary. Can you vote? Can ha MP ko? She cannot go work to me. Ake salary penno gonna go back year 28,000 Ghana cedis. Bear it in mind, and I appeal that for good 4 years. No, but I would appeal and I can song 4 years. Kaji appeal in a year. So 28,000 times in year. 28,000 times 12. You will see ake. You will see ake. 80 here, but okay. The first one. Second one. Kaji of voter a daily allowance. Kaji after name salary ne buy parliament. No go never after parliament there. Every city ne appeal 2,000 Ghana cedis. Well, welcome.
Hey, no, na me. Hey, menengbe yaka.
Bone.
Oh, I don't go.
Bone.
You what that machine? Oh, okay.
I'm a bono insista.
Fine.
Maybe address no fail combination.
Ime combination man ona.
You try go Italian fail combination. Hey, go watch. Hey.
Thank you. Ole, you know, you'll be surprised I can dress ona. Sometimes say your spirit, you have to enjoy. You know, you feeling good is not for anybody but for yourself.
Yeah. Oh yes.
No,
I can relate.
Yes.
Cause the way the man so talking when me and Jenny na maso when we be ne cry many cry challenge get scar pa next na ko pounds
shikaleba nyuma dromo shikaleba ole. You don't have to have all the riches in the world to feel rich. I'm in the spirit. I'm in the spirit. Online. Expecting in tashi nipipi and my fish in where do I start? I couldn't comprehend, so I was overwhelmed. Okay, let me take it one by one. Let me start with my good fund me. No manima attack like ever fee paperwork me. Okay, mini. Give me 1 second. They share 1 minute for the baby.
Man so bona ona so mona ayo ke abo. You can you aba ke mi you awunga. O mute e. No me owie no go.
Get me blessed beautiful pretty queen.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I'm equally blessed to have you guys in my life.
Thank you.
So
quality saying
J one foot in actually foot to France. One foot to because on a ke on a hen work share what buy you more very soon.
Yeah.
And still by na kind time what be the political season me. So what idea any what can discuss on this particular topic here is call voters and only know about vote. Agbene who this particular time what politicians and baba can hampers get a whole lot of things, but we should be able to learn to separate the two. Yes, the world no
I have a declaration to make. Last 2 weeks? Last 2 weeks, ni tete.
Yeah, TV.
I think all of us was there. There's a difference between MPP and NDC. I refused it so badly that time. I think I do owe him an apology because coming to think of it, when you are so upset about all that is going on, you forget to really see there could be there is a difference. The whole thing has been so overwhelming. A lot of people have complained and a lot of people are struggling. And you really do think with all the pandemic and all that has gone on with everywhere is tough. So it's nothing to do with but to be honest with you, you do have to think about it before you make a change. The reason why I always say Akishinshi, before I was thinking they are not the same, so don't make a change. It was because Kemukoba Leusani feel a pocket da, before ni Evadrum Mahi. It will Kemo feel a pocket omo ne, then there's nothing more to take. It will then leave the devil where the devil is and then go on with it. I suppose, like you said, people have to think about it and then make a decision. Okay, what are they going to do? They collect the money, collect the abele kenibi kemuchulu kenibi, collect famo. Be conscious of your decision and make what will work for them. Yeah, what can you do?
Whilst you are making your point on the MP, say, or vote if you are voting for an MP, things you have to consider. I can still like I believe about him more. I call more about him more. You will find it. Body or find a job presentation there.
So no name Thomas P. No name Fidani wo Empress John Wadi. Could you have vote the ONP? Odino no afi. No, I mean, it's more than like she can't even, but not pure la. No fear, no go about that person. Could no little no actual. So, when in Ghana, salary 28,000 Ghana cedis per month. I'm a daily allowance. I'm a buyer meetings. So just take it out. She come your meetings 250 days in a year. Every day come here. Like 2,000 Ghana cedis. I'm an official accommodation.
Hold on for a second. Okay, I'm a salary
28,000
a month.
Per month. So by 12. Corner by 12. No get times to 4. Okay,
so 28,000. 28,000 divided by, let's say, so that means
okay,
1,400 pounds. 1,400 pounds a month.
Yeah, so ball converting to pounds.
12 months. So that's 16,000.
No, let's do these in cities.
So 28,000.
So 28,000 there for a month. So by 12.
By 12. So okay, so that's 336,000.
204.
No, 300 and.
They about 336,000.
Let's just put it in there because in GSM coins come say. But so let's 28,000. About 336,000 Ghana cedis.
336,000.
Yes, that is how much you're paying each MP per annum.
That is about almost $22,000.
Let's
Okay,
go
she
on.
got
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay.
I'll
okay.
pay allowance. I can buy a attaching for anything. No, no vote. I don't know the buy general attaching. Daily allowance 2,000 per day.
Okay, per
2,000
day,
Ghana.
2,000.
Per day. So let's take a
So that's times.
sessions like 250 days in a year.
Okay, because the month will be 20 days, taking the weekends out.
Yeah.
But I'm feel like
So that's 40 in a month. So if
Let's family 30 in the month. No, family
20 it's working days in a month.
but
Give and take.
I'm a face sitting almost every day, right?
Who said that?
You know what? Let me just go with the article from Joy Online. But I'm a calculator. No cafe program. No, yeah.
Okay.
So Joy Online, okay. Assuming I'm buy a sitting for 250 days. If you times the 2,000 a day by 250 days, so one of 500,000 Ghana cedis, then they fit my salary. Okay. Now, call voter handle about handle official accommodation.
That'll be 500. Pause. This is too much. This is confusing. Hold on. It was the sitting alone. And no, Chiefa. Oh, fine. Then let's Chiefa.
So the first one, we got about $32,000.
Yeah, but the second one is where the danger is.
The second one,
500,000, 500,000 of Nine
annually.
No, it's about 33,000.
Salary. Hello,
Yeah. If I salary.
What can't show while I have a graduation, can't check back here. No, quite you. You are local.
Madam plus 336 000. 836,000 so far. Okay, so far. Carry on.
Well, okay. So let's go on. Official accommodation. Can't vote a holiday. No, so now accommodation. Each month, a holiday 2,500 a month.
2,500
a month. That means get you about rent that is what
a month times 12 months.
Yes, but this is calculated over a year. So 12 months, about 2,500 a month by 12. It is
that's 30,000. Okay,
times 4 years.
Times 12. Well, what like the first year?
So 30,000.
30,000. So the people many know board do you make a 1 year intervals after calculation say. Then that would be a penny you or okay.
Yeah, what be going to
Gadang will be by vote. Can't have a parliamentarian separate you. Gonna mend on a fee or shaman okay.
That is $2,000.
Kaji hal accommodation there. So now have a functional constituency office. With when they say functional, it comes with a whole lot. At least a year about 20,000 Ghana cedis to have a functionable constituency office. Your MP. Then at the constituency level, a allowance per month. A constituency level. This is not part of the salary from the executive or a constituency level per month. He has an allowance of 45,000 Ghana cedis. 45,000 Ghana cedis.
A year?
No, per month.
Per month. It will add 20,000 plus 45. You have a 65 per month.
What is 20,000?
No. A
45 times 12.
Functional officer. Per year.
Per year.
20,000 per year.
Okay, no per year. Okay.
No per year. Well, we will add that too. Okay, so 540,000 plus
No,
866,000
45,000, not 500, 45,000
times 12.
times 12.
Any?
Oh, that is what, no, you don't know, change them all.
Yeah. So 540,000 plus 866,000 plus the 20,000 you mentioned. Hold on a bit.
Exactly. Yo, about
Hey, London, you come no account eba.
When it comes to the guys, and I drove where she am. No, can call.
about the car loan interest.
So that's 1,426,000. Okay.
Let's kind of get his car by a
Oh,
loan.
yes, wait. So put in memory. Let me get pen.
Hey, that's a nice article. Onake, me you order ke Twibolo Kanyembo to I feel like
Okay.
our most of our media space they don't do some of these things because listen, but politics is part of us. They will come for us, they will beg for us to vote for them, but we have to understand what we are pushing somebody's son to go and do, what the requirements are. Exactly. Exactly.
Card delay figures. It was in math 1.426,000. Okay, okay, there was something.
And
Car loan.
Car loan.
That's the one. That's the one.
All right.
That's the one. Mm-hmm.
So car loan.
Oh, tema katini.
Just below 17,000 Ghana cedis per year. Just below 17,000 Ghana cedis to get a car.
Just
per
below.
year,
So
17,000.
So let's say, yes, 16,900.
it's 17,000.
All right.
And 17,000 to get a car. But 17,000 will not get a car.
No, mistake. 67,721. 67,721 loan to get a car.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I'm about pay every year. I'm about pay 16, almost 17,000. So this is a loan. But
so this is a loan. So a loan. I don't think it should be put into it.
Yes, but
I don't think we should calculate the loan into it. It's just interest free. That's the beauty about it.
That is $4,500 a month.
Yeah, right. But then the loan it should not be calculated because the bank will give you the loan, but they are giving it so that you don't pay interest.
Free car maintenance.
This one I know.
Allowance.
Yeah, I'm a full.
Okay, that's the bonus. How much is that one, please?
Yeah, 4,000
for the year.
No, for the month.
For the year.
It will be for the month because 4,000 for the year is not. It's not.
So
it's 4,000 for the year. MOT cannot find 4,000 for the year. It can't be for the month. It can't be more than for the no.
Ghana, we are talking about, my sister.
It is just for it is for the year.
So okay, 4,000 yeah, Bafita. 4,000. Koni FA 1,420,000. No, 430,000 so far. Yeah, that's real money. The loan.
KG hilarious and then a driver every month they pay like 2,000. So calculate money can buy 24,000.
Hold on. That's the 2,000 and a pure driver. State any pure driver in Harley.
And the first state and if you're planning to state the fan.
Okay, so 2,000 a month. 2,000 a month.
So hold on. Now hold on a second. So I want to clear this. Mukubata Sebaka. So what if a call loan hit 3 cars, where 3 drivers? Would the state pay for all the 3 drivers?
No, I'm sure Akeshi.
Yeah, I think it's the allowance is for a driver. If you want to get 2 drivers, 3 drivers, you're going to have to proportion the money to pay your 3 drivers.
No, it's different.
So if the 2,000 is allocated to a driver, I personally don't know any driver in Ghana that is being paid 2,000 Ghana a month. I don't know anyone. None of them pay the driver that amount of money anyway.
Well, that is what they are paying.
So then, I go to it. No liake or vote in the driver jiboke haneke mene ni a payable 700 there. You giving him money.
The MP, no, let's be very clear. The MPs don't pay these monies to their drivers. The state pays it direct.
To the driver.
Exactly.
To the driver. Oh, then that's good. Oh, good. But
I'm talking about Nibi state pay or vote
MP.
Nibi in state pay or
Oh, na but we ni be na chef.
I feel like Bobo vote get the benefit because
no.
Employed.
No.
We are not talking about that.
But we Kebo we stand for MP.
No, Jiake, Kajote, no, I vote, any MP by the machine, ni be na say.
The driver, not driver. So they get the benefit from driver.
Amagbalam. Manso natu Manso
break Kevin, you might go find him.
Manso natu. Online and break.
Okay, natu.
Natu. Go de balam you ba. Na botu ojoba.
Nilante. Egg blam, you hand egg blammy.
Okay.
NPA, can you vote a year? He is entitled to a car and a driver.
So car is entitled to a car and a driver. It's entitlement. It's not what I'm saying is you are using a figure as in the 2,000. We know Ake is entitled to this benefit, but then you are using the figure, and the figure is not going to him. If the figure was going to him and he has to pick the driver, is benefiting. Well, he is benefiting of having the driver, but it's not benefiting from the money because they pay straight to the driver. So that means that it's going to the community itself. So that one there, if you like she level pegging, we both benefiting.
All right, but then let me ask you a question from your analysis. The driver is serving the MP. The driver is directly serving the MP you voted for. So to serve that MP, this is the amount you are paying the driver to serve your MP you voted for.
So you have to hold the driver accountable, not the MP.
You will hold the MP accountable because listen, because if you
I don't get it.
Listen to
if I get money Nilam that day, I don't get it. No.
Amagbalam yale.
Vote to MP obey any cost to pay for a driver anywhere. If you have
okay.
That money is not gone. The very moment you go there and vote for that MP, you have to give him a driver and a car. And I'm telling you how much you are spending in providing those things to your MP.
The reason why I feel like you have a point there, but the reason why I feel like that one there, I can't scrutinize that one so much is that when you create a job,
or create even functional constituency offices, then we shouldn't even add it to their cost. I mean that goes to them because when they go, they leave it.
Because it goes to them personally, and they can choose to do what they want with it. But this one, they can't choose.
They give that money to create a functional.
Okay. No, you are na owango no joy minuboshi. Man, so no, you are in Ubusu completely. Now I'm a feel a simple abo.
Mm.
Ke MP ke ito wona ka majani biye. Driver na kan shika.
Thank you. And what can you pack? No, you are not.
Not true. See, because ni MP benefit of from having a driver. It was a backup.
Community.
Ni definitely sa ni employ moko ni drive le. It was yes. No ni in na any job because she can ba MP ngo directly. It will feel like the MP is not the one benefiting, but the
And those
MP
are the things we need to do. Let others get the money and benefit as well whilst they benefit. You know,
but this is the thing. This is where equally no see me no. Because the MP knows okay, you are being paid this amount of money. The job that you would do will be more than the 2,000 up your boy.
Oh, but that's not fair.
What is not fair? Our hourly time alone, so they use them. So at the end of the day, there is a benefit from both sides.
No, I don't think so.
Although nibo joake shika government a pay driver directly or MP benefit of because the moment the MP calls you any given time you have to be there.
I know, but Bambra, you actually no actually he was but two pink materials no actually ni I provide nibits and I can be a fair boy. Why not tell me that you are not the one benefiting from it?
No, you cannot. That is the thing. Bonus, you cannot. Yeah,
the tools and the materials.
And then 2 against 1. He and me. Oh, find a check one position. I don't know about me do. I think
about me though.
For as your MP, he needs a car and a driver. You will pay for that. He is enjoying it, not you. He is the one being driven.
No, so I kind of get it, but when you put Take is enjoying it, this is a country that we are lacking jobs. And then when you say that it's enjoying it, that's why I was giving the scenario that let's not scrutinize people in this particular way, because if you open a factory and you are benefiting from the proceeds and the profits, the well growing of the organization, I won't want anybody to sit there and make a judgment that will benefit. Yet you are bringing employment into the community. And this is what we want them to do. Benefit our benefit. But then the key area is it's not the person benefiting, the owner of the business or the CEO being paid so much money. Sometimes you're going to have to, owner, you weigh that one only on them. I was feeling like it's a bit unfair.
She better wanna have una can do
Absolutely, I'm not saying jail wahab.
What fear now that she was sister no question. Analysis
yeah.
Go on with
I would use the opportunity in my explain program then you should see where we're coming from. Okay. Driver, car, house,
because it is your taxpayers' money.
All these benefits.
The next time. This is what we are doing. So it is the office that benefit from everything I'm talking, and this is coming from Joy Online. They can't lie. This is straight.
No, it's not that I'm saying. Okay.
So let's go on. Now they have
they
have police officer for security. salary le MP about the police officer about guide le da na police officer about pay le
Minewo.
5 Ghana cedis per month.
Be
About pay about 2,000. About pay security officer 1,000.
Okay,
1,500.
About 1,500 a month.
1,500 a month. Can have security.
Monica, I actually 20K by here. More about 1,500.
The driver more about hale. Don't know what kind of driver. No, they about to when your bay idea.
No,
so 1,500 times 12, so 18,000. 18,000 to the driver. But you said Mukumu about pay Mukumu. Who did you say that about pay regarding the street?
A security, no 1,500 a day driver. A police security, a police officer.
Yeah, we know, but you did say that when you were saying the police security, you said two things.
Yeah. It's a driver. It driver 2,000. Security 1,500.
Oh, okay. Oh, yo. Because driver ning makwe no to mangma. You mean mangma driver couldn't stand a jet tempo.
All right, we'll go on. Travel allowance. Kaja leno ni bachunuku ibach pangbene ya US UK ni bachunuku per DM for 1 year business class. Yeah, $4,000. Kaja back travel.
We are in dollars, Agbene.
But it's 1 year.
You said you should do it in pounds. So far,
the international travel allowance as well. I'm gonna put it into dollars. Okay.
Okay, mean by plus the 18,000.
I'm gonna convert dollars in 4,000.
And if I convert to 1,000 plus the 1,430,000. Okay, that's 1,472,000.
About 61,395.
Okay, 61,395. Okay, then plus.
You know what? Couldn't what save time on anything? I calculate abu fe can be now much of can be now my total. Ni MP. Couldn't one that's all I want to do.
All right. Go on.
I'm outside there 4,000. That is their flight. Yeah,
that's the 61,000 pounds. Say, city say Ghana city say.
Yeah. Then when they go there, they have to have a 4-star hotel accommodation for if it's 7 nights a week. Let's say they are
money.
Okay. They are paying $400 per day. Or can get the outside there $400 a day for 7 days. That will give you that. Then per diem, 7 days of programs in it. A city now I pay like $300 per day. Or can you 4 days, 5 days, just calculate. Now we go on medical and dental for MPs. Can you vote a medicals, a dental every year 10,000 Ghana cedis, naked quick medicals. It is not part of a salary, it's not part of a allowances. It is this is different. Then we go on other benefits and other benefits. Actually 28,107. Well, any other benefit now I feel specific. She don't need buy okay. I don't gratuity or ESB per year. So 28,000 and 28,107. That's gratuity per year. All right. Now go about all that OMPS be fee over the year. If you go about pay like 28,107. Okay. Kajo buskane fe. Kajo buskane fe 1 MP. Kajo admos no vote can have MP ko. Ye GaDangme make 1 year o pay le 1,768,056 new Ghana cedis. and then you match your old Ghana CDM. OPP.
Check.
1,768,056 new Ghana cedis. Okay. Nekenji shika. Any calculations the article says okay. It is on the low side. And what it is on the minimal expenditure for each MP.
So without cutting you in dollars, it will be $115,000.
Okay, I have not checked.
115, in convert 115,223. Continue.
So an MP that you vote for is earning more than $100,000 per year. That is what you are going to do anytime. That is what do you not know fear. Anytime no buy a polls, no buy a vote kahamoko. No wakaji one which is in your biake, but many bane.
No counting many baha me tips, then I make my letters, can it be a mehame, allow me push no forward. No counting those other money.
And then this is the minimal
warm up.
Then they warm up, and this is about £90,000 a year. £90,000 a year.
No need ya can have MPs. Any MP at all.
People are in need. Many were fear a BNN. Well, lepende hani in a malini, learning quemacho MP, Quebenashka.
No mean to make what GaDangme meji. What ba neken tradition. Oh, we are for NDC and GaDangme NDCP. No. We can you about in our societies or in our constituencies what projects, what moko. Nika ji wa pele shikane fe no what tawo your constituency me. One, a banye lobby, a yena kan wale ne banye lobby. Two, a linked nini be ni a smart fee, a banye ne use a links ne fee how free.
It's
that
impossible.
person has what we call a leadership qualities. Leadership qualities say diake. Elibone eke umami manche ba coordinate, eke ba collaborate, eke ba tuning. Elibone ke DC, allo district chief executive banye tuning. Elibone ke assembly members banye tuning. Bono kaje the parliament unwe. What after she active ya jeme. Noni nkwa na last one no sa no wokọ no poten jake. Kaji MP no avota ha, monitor no le no avota ha. Check mark na jafia she 4 years shenye ekanyekpi. Ni egbla ni bia mi achon no bi nete no ye parliament. Shenye ekanyekpi. Ni bia questions ne. Kaji mo ko mbe he ni yekonye no da ni kwa ke te ekenye yo ten nye nyanu ma no pete ka me yo ten. Ni mini po efe dan. Ni kwa ga mini po efe dan ye wala shi hin le mi. No way Bible Kenya ke ba nye leading nye pele chikane fe ke nye pele ta ba fe ne ba hanye. What yake MP said it is not their fundamental duties to do developmental stuff back, but they have the power to influence policies. They have the power to influence anyone anywhere within the chain. No, those people they are not directly into development there, so we shouldn't attack them. Look, we should attack them because they should have what we call leadership qualities. Now, merge all these things so that they can serve their party, they can serve the state as a Ghana in the parliament, and then serve their constituency, which is me, you, our GaDangmes. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. There's so much, but in your market will be war. Mind you, Ghana, they don't have any governs to be accountable to. As in the MP say can it be here? It will all that you are saying, and nevertheless, when thinking about it, when you compare the money they get to Ghana cities and Ghana rate and Ghana standard, there is a lot of money. But the MPs in UK gets a bit more. Secondly, when I think we do expect a lot from the MPs in Ghana than we expect in the UK. Mind you, I don't even know who the MP is around here. I know his name. Shink. I've never met him. Where I was before, I met the MP several times because if you get next time I get Ghana and you know, multicultural chap. If you Ghana alone, one of them. He came to the school. I think one of the children's school, they did some activity. He came there, and then I had to, by force, book an appointment to go and meet him for my own personal reasons. I think we had the refurb, and then we were supposed to be connected with the gas and everything, and then they wanted the money. We paid so many things that I wanted. So these are the things that you can book appointments, and then they will be there for you to see. Ghana, there's no way you can book an appointment and go and see an MP. From where? You need to know someone that knows the MP to really have the chance to meet them. So the system itself cannot solve this out. So if you ask the people, okay, think about it. Okay, you are giving these people these certain amount of money. You are giving these people these privilege, and what can they do for you? I don't know if they can make that judgment easily. It will be very hard for them to make that judgment easily because they haven't actually tapped into the benefit they're supposed to get or what they need to use them for. All they think about is mini development in the MPFA. These are the things in the MPA. They don't do development. They are accountable to the money that is allocated to push it out. But nevertheless, a lot of MPs at where when they have to put in paperwork to do a development. Hey, I made a chair the whole propaganda near problem any so they are facing it in their offices there in the parliament. Because Mokuba sign paperwork hale. Moko unta jeme le secretary of Noko ne we mekanibi. So they are also facing the difficulties that they haven't actually tried to change. Because changing it is start coming from top. Ne wake ma keke eba. The only reason why I was a bit okay, but then nevertheless I said, oh, this sounds a bit not okay, is that he said any money that is over $5 million, say, it needs to be looked into. And I'm thinking, are you kidding? $5 million needs to be looked into. I thought any money that is over 10,000 Ghana needs to be looked into, because a lot of people can put 10,000 Ghana 10 million times and then collect $1 million. You know, like collect. Would it be $1 million? No, of course not. Maybe 10 million. It will be 10 million. So why then do you want to think about 5 million? So if anybody is doing 4 million, which is a huge amount of money for Ghana, now I came a factory for employment for people where nobody is going to look into that. Is that what he's saying? So these are the things in the more market. I get your point, but the men know Kwame. These are people that have made so many mistakes when it comes to voting. They can't. They've made so many. Are you for real? Me, to be honest with you, for them to make so much mistakes and also not think really well about politics, are they going to really analyze this thing that you are putting in front of them? Maybe you should tell them, Makishi, what are they going to do?
They won't be able to analyze because most of this information is hidden from them. Why? Why? It's on my Joy Online. But how many people in Ghana actually have the time to read my Joy Online? And if they do, how many people have the opportunity to sit on radio, listen to our radio, Kotishi? Look at the news that is floating around Ghana. Biane, Kotishi Lebi. people are so hot running after a daily bread to actually worry about figures. That is one. Two, the narrative that are being pushed by Nekemajan radio stations are for a particular party, as in when that particular party is in power. So they will not come and sit and expose Nekemajan to the general public. Ni inform ame decisions when it is a time number vote. But this is where we come in. The narrative needs to change. Nobody is saying, okay, if you work, you don't get paid. But if I'm going to vote for you to earn this kind of money, at least at the end of the day, your 4-year term, it is not but it is something that is going to have an impact in my community.
But they can't pull it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They try to pull it. The thing is so disorganized that they themselves cannot pull it.
But Manso okay. Before, so let's say okay, Manso
They cannot get Mukono liake banye pull. But how can you determine though? How can you determine?
So I'll answer the question. No honey care amenya on their campaign trailer and they keep talking okay, don't go and stand there and shout, no. Big questions. Because as much as Mokuba Malay, time always tell. Time always tell.
So
we have this cowardness, and I'm part of it. As Ghanaians,
I think
we have this cowardness. When you see I'm but it feel worse. So it's either we change. So that is why I kind of agree with Manso. When we are entering into Nakain phase, okay, politics bastard. Everybody is complaining. Definitely, people have the right and the choice to vote for this current government or the other opposition candidate. It is your choice. Nobody is forcing you. But before you do, komo henota onumshishi no bio yake for the past 10 years, 20 years, nin vote or allow for the past 10 years or 8 years nin vote or when it rains, am I able to wear my white shirt to work? Onumshishi. That is one. Two, ani tribe me ni minje as GaDangme allow area ni minje. Am I valued? Am I respected? Ani MP ni yo jeme allo MP ne tu on vote hale. Ani ebanye kenakan suomo of, let's say I'm from La culture ababaklo. You see, does he have the skills to unite? Nobody is saying no, that is not what we are talking about. But no, what you have the right to choose Mokoneba Leadbo. But don't forget, call here fan to vote hamon. No be taflache obi 14 years, right? No, feel like me James and for me will see PP me QPP TPP. Neke. Call your vote ni TPP a mess up. No, I vote. Don't forget, okay. No fear. The next 4 years, obi learn about 18 and about pin.
Yeah, I see what you mean though. I see what both of you mean. It's just I feel like would that solve the problem because many make na decision eh.
Maso mute.
Maso no get mute.
Oh mute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What discussion it is not meant to attack any MP.
No.
Oh no, not at all.
It's not meant to say I pay me more than they should. To me, when they are paid more than how much they are paid now.
Yeah.
Shame chuni the problem eh.
Yeah, award yake. o plan bona appear me no na me ke am ba fe no he wo no appear me ka wa me ka am wa me na opportunity one na ke come nya me fee cry 50%, 70% is done.
Cool.
Kuniko be kun no bad mo here. The ni bi come sa ke wo GaDangme me wo kwe. No ni po wo no ke na appear me jishin. Kono na nchumo no ha muku. Chiagbe ne nchumo no ha lebo. Ni bi come sa no kwa ke ba nye chun lo enye chun. Alo echu eku alo enye ku echu. No me chinu no me wajio bo ekome no wa weji. Mono ba vota han le. Enu chumo di ake shin ele bone ake mambi hion shi ha. Mambi shi le ekwe mo he finle. Alo ekwe na taneko. E tawa bo ye wa tanu ke wa. Wa ka jin mene kaji mene na yi homowo na eba they can almost 1,000 bucks by any money. It is part of any
who do you report to? Monso finance folder. My people one question. When that is not done, who do you report to? Who are they accountable to?
No one of your officer, no one have my officer.
Oh, what are you saying? It doesn't work that way.
No, not you. All questionnaire have an answer, but I know, I get you. Okay, it doesn't work that way, but we know no one have my officer, and that is why exactly the point. That is why ke unake no kanye man so no kanye me no care. I'm an officer. Me na me. What is the benefit? I me one officer.
Functional.
What is the word? The word is functional.
So na me pen is I could do na le. Ochono ka na le. Like
Onale.
No,
let's put this in place.
About billion I can question do you have a functional office? I tried getting in touch with you for this number of times. I couldn't. Well, if I vote for you again and I'm paying that money again, how then do I get through to you? These are what we are trying to channel through to our people.
There needs to be a platform that we can log these things in. We ourselves need to set the platform. How many came in 22 million by you? There's one time Nintra, na kentra be Nintra, keke one log on. There's one time Nintra be na ke. I'm not saying it's easy. Even UK po it's not easy to see an MP obanale. Come what me about book appointment there about travel back about bo message to obanale.
All right, at the end of the day, we are having our discussions. If we don't know what you are there, it is going on perfectly back home.
For some of the MPs.
It's not.
Well, I don't information, so let me take it directly to you.
It's just to prove it, and it can not prove Shinkanale.
So the question is Monona le bekun le nation
Sano Jay, okay, I get it.
Eba he omo na afi ekpo no ya wie amba he omo bags ke 4 ke ba hanye. First of all, eji amegbena ake ke jo ha meneke sant ntumo ameli bena ko ba yin ye nyami ke nyami shi hinle wakaji o fe no ko de he omo ke ba ke gbo e fe ko no ko don't is an
allow myself for it.
No echon aka odomodo no aka vote ahale low aka vote ahale noni sa aka shi mo okwe ji ake benye enye ekenye ekpe as a community ni noni ya no ntumo no kala ka ya tun afi policies achake ni bi ahin benye kenye ekpe ne blame mpo achon nya ake over the year noni work for chake ne wakaji nye na ga shi atas nye mo enehiwo because no one nye me teje me benye ne. Secondly, mean le and they have I mean now at least about 15% of the poverty alleviation funds, development funds, they could buy me. Meaning le ba Kenya ke over the 4 years there, FP 0.2 Akachi NMP. Third one, while Akachi Amefe, they are not going to develop Amefe road. They have the power to influence policy. They have the power to go to these ministers, to go to these district many through a leadership quality. Say, many don't any fee ni a cause effect ni district chief executive allow mene ehani ni bi ko mene ga sure here anya afia ha wo. Let's ask these questions. Koni,
so can we
abanye
find out how to have our own office? In a few occasions, for having their offices, it doesn't get anywhere. I think we are na MCE is they're not even doing their job because they're supposed to also have an office to also say, okay, you are very right. Campaign, come and put, to everybody all the things that you have done. I think it's actually very important. Then it's nothing. You are very right.
Keji onye party say keke. Ni manak ba dum kaji tapla ka plak bo yumu gonna me you ka ke to podomo and this nearby. It is
they
are I'm in practice political tradition constituency level which I think is not. They work both way. Manchaya mami about mano chukutra lo feyema. See NDC new energy one you and I mean will in general. NDC new ni olagashi NDC stronghold na kadomosh ni lele olaga bo femo fear by year nakamo enyeneke man and if over the years chwake enyeneke man chash na enyege do chief executive fashion apote man chokuno tra lo fe can be fine let them have questionable character. Invest no fame me. Let them life invest a life me. Only penny feji invest invest can political party me. Ikeshike woman. If you can party for some time, the war equi I can praise la I can dalish na I can bullen your my war by force about the party la lead the machine one. She take the hunka the machine by na can bomo kaji ba but fair bonus mo in this na can bomo bad like na can bomo again reject mole because ke ba a boy ba a party pet. Reject mole. Kaji akemoko mpadi ko kloba ni mona ke ba okwe a track record. Ni bi ne fe. Bone kenyeshna. Bone ekonukwe yo mami. Nyelele very well. Party fair partner kale baba. Nye kwa poteni ne kamo. Nye accept na kamo. That is what I'm trying to preach. NDC and wall anything tradition party I think we should leave it at the executive level where we want to choose a president. If we want to choose a president we don't have full control over the as people from the constituencies there. The executive can do whatever they like until the whole country has reason. But whoever we send to lead at the executive, it makes no difference. I said it from the beginning. Whether we can be traditional, we can do the tradition aspect. Our this in I'm not saying that is it, but I vote for her, I vote for presidency. My friend go no NDC kwa admo sha presidency o avote ha le e ba tun ni you ni you avote ha le mbe problem ye dem mbe problem je ba with our constituencies, our societies. Ni MPs about the machine one now. We are lucky in Ghana. We choose our MPs and our presidents. Unlike here in the UK, the majority carries the vote. The majority of MPs that determines the prime minister. We don't really vote for the prime ministership. Ghana, we do both. No, let's go state. Let's look at developmental things new here. Look at vote people that lead us in our constituencies, in our GaDangme constituencies. When we go to the national, then we would only look at which party do we want to go with, and then it comes that this conversation comes back to if we are going to go in a traditional way, we what is the GaDangme position in those parties in terms of presidency? NP, because you they are doing Achin, Asante, North. Achin man comes, Asante man comes, Northern comes. That is how they choose their political leaders, their things. When we come to the NDC, where does GaDangme stand? In the next 30 years, GaDangme can lead Ghana as a president. In the next 30 years, we would need we will see the Savannah sign at least about nominate Mokoni Bafe presidential running mate as a GaDangme. When next 16 years, 18 years, whatever, assistant, president, then we can play the tradition at the apex. And I think that is what is going to help us. Actually, a backdoor on one. Outdoor, I'm a running mate. They did it at Menshia. At Menshia, listen, they did it at Menshia, and that guy is called Opoku Prempe. In a nutshell, the Ashanti Kingdom knows, Ashanti State there knows, in a nutshell, they would be ruling Ghana in the near future. What about we, the GaDangmes? And the Ashantis will always vote for UP, the NPP. What about we, the GaDangme? These are some of the discussions we need to have at the national level, so that if you are giving out your vote, even if you are insulted, even if you are a chief on your land and you are pushing for such agenda, such agenda, then you know what you were doing. Yeah.
You more offend you me tomorrow you back to before about voting hamoko, and I've always been in your chair. I've always asked myself that question. But be honest and work quick. If the person is not coming from your own, and even if he's coming from your own, there are certain boinche your him me famo or 5 steps, allow 3 steps, ni at least as an MP Sunday ni it's time for MPs and then meet a habo odum shishi. And we have to start demanding ni amicable, at least amicable back pay almost okay, even 3 times in a year, boy. It's okay. Now me explain me. It is not a big tax. You are so busy. Okay, the same people who
It is
voted
part
for
of
you, you
your,
don't have.
it
It
is
is
part
part
of your duty.
exactly.
So why would you
No one
really
have
do
officer.
so much?
No have officer.
That's why we are paying you over 1 million old new Ghana citizens. That is
Yes,
the benefit you get. And they,
I have.
MPs in Ghana are not that stretched compared to when they come to these places. Those calling themselves councillors, my
Yeah,
brother. I'm 20 for MPs. Look, they are
yeah,
everywhere. They are asking questions. This my counselor that I have got 2 counselors here I live, and I so much love them. Like, these are people who meant, like, because they were voted for.
Yeah.
And they know why they've been voted for.
Accra. And this is for many you Accra. And I always say this, okay, we are diluted. How about dilute for Accra? Yeah. But at the same time, we still hold a certain Hewaleko. So as even as a citizen, we have to start learning. Like, look at what is happening in other countries. Before they vote for you, when they see you are a liar, they won't vote for you. And when they do, they demand what they think they should get from you. They demand answers. And this is the way, because that is the only way we will start to enjoy, to some extent, the kind of democracy we see or we want. There's nothing wrong holding somebody, like having standard for somebody, especially when your vote will get the person paid if the person wins. Odumishishi, you have every right to say, okay, you want to be the MP. This is what I know. What can you do? I know, okay, you have to lobby for things, which is true, right? But do you have the capability? Are you capable? Even like you said, yes, are you capable? If you are, okay, from this, okay, let's say this community here, let's say roads and toilet facilities and other stuff, genomic bawana. How are you going to solve it? How many months would you take you to solve it? If a chonye office, if Nakamante share a month before Nakamante ba share, you start sending your letters. Hey, we demand to meet you, and that is why when you start sending letters earlier and they don't come, Nakanta may say you have every right, because the constitution demands you can go and demonstrate. Call him out for him to come out and come and answer, because that is where we've gotten to. Without that, woba tashin wa you able woba solid, woba ya somo, woba solid, was solid opofi numbo. Woba solid nekenda, but ogata ni kon here. Places I grew up ni in Lear, it's still even it's worse. Old Mishishi, the gutters ni in Lear, if it worse. And I'm talking about 30, 40 years ago, Sonny. It okay 40 years ni nakonukwe. This time I have to wise up and might ask myself, I keep voting for all these people. Let's say 1992, so 30 years or 32 years. We started voting till date. All the promises said things are not changing and things are getting worse. And within our GaDangme, what? Yes, we can. You should be welcoming. There's nothing wrong being welcoming, but first and foremost, you have to protect yourself first. Onumshishi. Onye no hiecho. Ni gbemba neba kombo. Along gbemba neba attack ni bo hiecho. Okay, inyemi bono baslami wo bo omo tu eno ketagbe that. It doesn't work. And that is what we are currently doing. Oh, well, they will not develop yours. All of them, all these kind of MPs now, they are not from ours. They are doing projects, huge projects in their hometowns. But Tombenu will list my joy online, it listed all this money, which they are entitled to because that is the position they got. But other things that comes with it, and other projects needs FA 10%. Your community, evidence is here. The whole of Accra, we have it. They go back to their hometowns. If not project, now I'm my hometown. I'm a personal project.
Back on your personal project, element bushishi.
Yeah. Most of
Yeah.
it personal.
Let me just come in here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Keji ape nekeshika dale kenha wa MP se mima sumwake keji MP epo ba ne pi dokoloko kra nekeshika ne eya wokunyukodi I'm getting by the much now feel is can if you GaDangme
Okay. Yes, yes.
no jin go kun
100%. Yes, 100%. I blow me. No quality patch.
Jake, could you lose can if you handle
No more commit to a letter. That's a decision.
Gbe no ni ba fi e hin le no ni ke te man e kwa fi no fe no ke ba fi e man no di nya shi
Mhm.
an o ba obon ne ke wi mo na ni you here but I go what put our houses in order.
Yeah, because the change is far away. It was energy, little bites that we can do. That one, 100%.
Yeah, that 100%. The nothing mean to market. Only go agbe di oda. We ku men we floor no we shian fi o we ku e. Ko te po ne gen we ku ton it nyuma 10 clans. Wo ka pie wo hie pa no ka ji wa ya ke we ku no tundu jame no chumo. Me na la we ku fe we ku ton like a company, a group of people now about together. Now me tuni, now me ke wa me he, now me go on. Je ambai manche keke. Je ameba chumos say keke. She amba na ba wa me he. Kuna me ke kame wa me here. Eke mjake ma family ba ya no. No wa ha mo kome actually manche. Kone coordinate ame na me feel ame shia ame. Kone mini ma fe ayan. Kaji woke mo fe mo ko ni baje political parties na mi ni usanu wokwe ameni chuma ameni fe more than vote am si je party keke but sa ka wo hu wo mo da ko ba produce wo me ni ba man all these positions within the parties to appeal te usanu wo bon wo bi to se mo ni wo ha me dwe market ole no da ne e ko ba afeneke kaji sano awole school ni nitumo ne boku ye no wo hie amene tumoni for instance bomanche in the next 3 years Mintoma produce 10 lawyers and then 10 accountants she and FM she and she 10 year okay she and 5 introduce bo you kwanye BFM me you have me 5 ma ba trainer me as lawyers she and you have me 5 ma ba trainer me as accountants but they are going to man these positions. Wakaja metem go ba do machine, wakwe NDC, wakwe MPP, wakwa mon ba do machine ake ba yene 22 mon lo. Of you na kan chumo, of feko na kan homework. So don't worry you ngene fe ni business ake won na yotia, ni mimfila go na yotia she. Ba do no ake. We would do our homework to produce to have the products for the market. So that they can money because if you take NPP for instance, most of the places now on our land, they are like with the NPP in Chon, they are not gangs or they're not gadangmes. And the NPP party, they always look at a caliber of people to lead them. Look, that is how they created their party. So if we want to use both parties to bring a comprehensive development and understandable development that we have to produce those people to man those positions in any party at all that comes on our land. And I'm still saying it, the Ashantis has done it. Look, they have done, they produced the men. We can produce, we've got the men, but we need more to man these things in our land. If we are able to do that, which is very, very, very possible, listen to what happened when Asantehene came. It first started what they call it, education scholarship funding. He did that for a reason. You know what that has produced for that man? Do you know how much people that he has got a wallet and the background of Fenoco because he educated people? What are we doing amongst ourselves? Because we are not part of the party. We are not called. And then we will always be acting as if we are children of a lesser God amongst them. No, ask ourselves, who is the first, or who? Let me again. Ankara, how long about it? It is a way of
holding the fort. He was holding him.
yes, but me GaDangme you by hold for just 4 years boy Ghana down. All right, Kaji, I'm a formulation of country. GaDangmes are not to hold that position. Say, which position are we given? Are we to man the Speaker of Parliament ship every time? Are we to man? Hey, which position are we playing in the country?
But GaDangme, ye trained people. She nibi fio wa hunto few. GaDangme be ye nibi fio wa hunto few. You have educated people, great knowledge, wisdom, potential, but they all ran away because if you really care about Ghana, why don't you want to go to Ghana for a holiday? Because nibi fio mi ahunto. Do you understand? So they are there, but a majority of them too Yemanse. And one thing that you said about developing the child so that eba standing for this position and develop the country in all these good ways. Good. This talk is for the women agbene and the children coming, because this talk cannot be for Shionukbaye. We have to understand that we cannot involve Shia Onukbai at this certain time. Kenye nye Shia Onukbai nye taflache nye yako. I don't want to use the words I want to use. Kenye yako ni, they are willing. They are willing to do these things. You are among the lucky ones, the blessed ones to have these. They don't think that way. All they think is like, they're not there. So, and talking to them is like you're talking to a brick wall. They cannot understand, they can't comprehend, they can't relate, because all they want to do is to survive. Sorry, that's all I wanted to say before I forget. Sorry, Ni. Anytime. If we now, I want to know when they continue. If we now, sorry.
Because me.
Oh no, I think only my no point.
No fine. Sorry, I came forward now. Fine.
Pretty. Come on, no.
We're having a discussion, so
it's actually we can just interject. Yeah, or no.
This morning, I'm a try Jimmy. Nisana wele many abanya kakishisho. You have this talent. No me fair will stop me from playing football. Young people potential. I get kasemoni. Okay, you do both. You kasini they invest into your football and trial your sport. There are so many things part of Nikasemon. There was a certain time. Those times about 20 years ago where they brought this thing about play learning. Yeah, UK. It was so annoying. But to be honest, what he did with my own eyes, not in now. In Akishishi, there's the reason in it. You have to try out the skill and see if it will work. At least they not say in Akishaka Kasenin. So when there's a little development or a little change that can be taken and add to make it better. Wofi, Jenone himu, Jenone hi, Integana nibi nehi. Imbi, they were like, to be honest, those times, abrochi be a morning, they were very abrochi be. Afe noko. Oh, mene beke be. Hey, beke be na me misbehave neke. Me, you can't pick up my child, can't pick up my bag and go into my. How dare you? You can't pick up my phone. Excuse me. Hello, you can't get more occasion she in bedroom, man. toilet no ba use. Be like, that's my mom's bed. Misbehaving. Because our training be you bluffone fe be misbehaving. There's a way what copy your bad behavior. So we just have to learn to copy the good behaviors as well. There you go.
Yeah, so I think discussion there well nye many years now what nga wo feel no ka wo nye men di GaDangme me ka wo di ne sha fear na yo ne nye MP se ame baba ke shika mbaba ke niki ka me ke ba nye nwa chikana ka baba ka wa me here la nye nwa fe because I'm in true money. Just like she am in true at the wrong time. She am in true money. You know, can you be na you born and buy you to it? Yafi, you can't be a messanico cry. But you hana me ya machine. She am a babel comb being what be a fear yelina. I'm a fake campaign potting. Jim Agbene, can you question square? You be a me. Koneka balake, ame bahenye. Keshikabi bio komoke for. Oh, ehiaka me hanye shikai, isaka hanyo moke for. Nye benani, nye mpe ame, nye shikani nye, to the tax, nye mpe nye mpipe over 1 million new Ghana cedis.
Nearly 2 million. Hey, inche, fine, not tree.
Nearly 2
What?
million new Ghana cedis, old Ghana cedis. Whatever. Neba shibu fuya hambo. Eba poshito ahambo. Eba foka hepu ahambo eleno neba na yese.
Hey, 2 million.
Yo bohu tano ke ba hale. Na kan wofio bi e ma na me na kan wofio no wo ko nyi na kan. Na kan wofio. Ni se na kra kenya ba aka ye nke aga bogo ya afi na kan shi e chombo eni woke democracy she. Well, we are a third world country, so definitely we'll do that. Okay, someone me share the king. In the UK, the king is what? The head of state. If Vejomake Ibacha Manche Wawlo, he even threw away.
Abusa.
Because Elenoni being a king and the head of state, Elenoni manche na. Elise no money manche na yele as a citizen say. No, he went to that.
Money.
No, what konye shiake. No, ye na kan he wale. The Westminster constituency, I'm told. Constitution. Westminster Constitution are used in UK and the US, and no used in Ghana. That means we are entitled to all those things. And unless you have tried it, you don't know. Unless you have tried, correct questions and be the right questions. What I'm trying to say is, it comes to a time you have to know your rights to exercise in a very peaceful, respectful, and a citizenship manner. All right. I think to me, and on my years, I mean, we should be very aware and vigilant when they come.
Yeah, you have rights. Basically, they have rights, and they should exercise their rights accordingly. Sometimes we are too. That one, 100% agree with you, Akeshi. You got to know you. The thing is, like you said, Nike mukwe reveal it to them. And even Wapoya BNA, I keep on thinking we don't have rights when it comes to Ghana. They don't. I feel like they don't. And they can't exercise it. But then they have so much time on their hands that they can do these things. And also Ghana there's no social housing, there's no social welfare. One thing that they've done a bit good in is the health service. They've done the free health and the SHS Mimali.
Yeah, let me just cut. They had wanted. They have a plan of doing this social housing, but look at how it's gone. They have something they call the GaDangme affordable housing scheme. Is it helping?
Oh, no.
Yes, that is. We don't even know. Or be able to why they should come and build. So they have it in pockets in some communities. But we have the GaDangme. The thing is sat there rotten.
Oh, Noni, Mama.
Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. So that is social housing.
Something was going to happen that is actually beneficial to the country, to the community.
You see, we just need to know exactly what we are doing with our lives as GaDangme. We should know what to present to them. Chikaji Mbosha ni nanga bodenje tafaje kafla odwe mo e shekun dwe mo non mama cable. Me ninge ni you on every group ninge pio keboni in communicator. Eko ni mashe kajimi you adwa kashim bedroom kura ya ga many
oh boy can't this and no wa here aka bedroom.
You have to tell myself, "Ima gwenda ni ma wie poten ya ga many ka wie." Look upon me bore me to it. See, the politicians ne ba me I'm a way of men I'm come by we. I'm men were ya ne men le J should not be call him and
how sad.
I'm a range I'm a round one of by we I'm by we I'm like probably or she men win Kenya no of your program koni no nye pan lo nye le what kind of power nye chuso alo nye rejector moni nye ba pele shika neke ne tuntum anye boom Tor road ka yue MP ke he's not into moji development what no she by constitution she meaning je he wale in the lobbying many lobbying they feel many I love it I did this I did that
no pull for
yes I go who le MP meaning je leadership qualities te enye fete because got take NPP is those who are manning the district. So district executive NPP appointed. I mean all of them. And then the MP is an NDC man. Agbene me district executive NDC. NP member of parliament the NDC. Ebashe moko. Ni ba ni marry these two. Kone nani biana. Okay, but the girl, but you like NPP in your power, no one now he couldn't get to no more. It failed because it's an naka nili na anyo ake handle oppositions. Como koyakbe ni mo lago kele sanalo ikeboye sande buno kele ba akbe ahana no tawo no bana sane ele na kan bi then ba do monye hiya ga shiba because anything can happen kaje balaga show NDC win general elections ni NDC no ni win like just cut and browse no le bele ko ni ba ke no le no ko crap bele ba ke do shi kaje ba ni ba to no ni ya no mene no ya no ni la kana ka ba ke NDC ni MPP NDC mene MPG mi hewo na gbani nke NPP bi atwene ni hewo ni bi ni nkenye e ba no wobanye na atwi ka vote ku NDC ba win presidential mama win parliamentary who actually warfare le development by a malleable because NDC president and ba win they ba choose district chief executive energy NDC district chief executive bomojile na me pa me de wukuya mi wo kwa gashi na ka bomo poe eke le mono avota le ke wuku no pate ke yote manchani yo mami take manche yote many your mami mono avota take am yote ke ba ameke ba tune ndani bo wana say let's put all these things into the equation nke many nyenye here many bana pa vota ha nye kinye na mukone ke hewu Manchester and nye ka vota ha nye jiale
Bam.
na mukone ke he Manchester say le nye jiale because ke by famine troubles
Bam.
make a tuning adashi eneme j prophecy ni bi na ehu ni bi ni wona ni bi ni won kwe no wo you on money neke because our past has always formulated the future our present many amkame hewo manche nze na epok no mokoni retire from politics echo manche mene. Let's not go there because I want to talk about boom. So when they come, judge them by their character and by their works before you give them your power to lead you. Thank you.
Aga kpo ensani enine ito mabluchi.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Nyana na kai clip ni kem front here.
Sani kpo
anokwale ni bonye mi ebe wie fe anyway
come on manko oti wa unu ugbo oti wo no le Ghana fe lo anu ugbo ko gbo pe o fe useless beno no your don o shiketa because what no ya don
hold on I'm a bear social welfare social security. No, they're supposed to have the social security that they pay amount to.
He made you I'm
there's a situation
it's another topic no about you because
there's a situation as a self-employed there it's a dangerous game then in Ghana.
Yeah.
That means you the MPs, then the district assembly members, what have you done for your fisher folks, like the individuals, not buying the net, not by what have you fake oh, and you make
Nimonso o fine. Isole sana loki. She time na ke loko ni.
Oh, the problem I get so she kajamba lock kaji she rights and responsibilities, isn't it? So it is their right to come and lock it. But what is the responsibility? They have to put those people in a way where
that they can have income, they can have supplements, and they will be well taken care of.
Oh Lord,
that should have been done. To them, they've given them the time. They should financially, but no, this institution needs to be put there. Okay, there's a place to pay annually. All these things has to be sorted. There's no order. There's no accountability. There's no structure. The whole thing is a mess. And
it is out of what people come for. What you use, what terms I feel like 7 December low when you vote for MP.
Yeah.
I mean all these things. I told power.
But do you think that
our Labour Party, do you know what they say? This I'm talking about the UK. They have now restructured their party, and they are now moving from party first, state second to state first, party second. That is what we want to see in our Ghana, in our GaDangme. State first, party second.
Should we calculate something? And should we calculate the 1.7 million, so let's say 1.8 million per MP times how many do they have? 120?
175. Can Ghana spend a year on just parliament? And then the parliament MPs pay.
So let's to run it up is 310 million. 310 million. I can't breathe. Yeah, I'm
Ghana is broke. This is the money Ghana is using
so
every year in, year out. Year in, year out.
It's so sad that this is the situation, but the problem is I don't think the money less or more is the problem. KD I'm a 10 million factories, whatever they do, the fact that there's no accountability, nobody is afraid of anything. It's country here. No they have to take things into their hands. Like you mentioned stuff about education, can it be, which I've always also have that feeling. Okay, if you have a little energy, try. I'm not campaigning about my Usu Presby girls anyway. That's not what I'm saying all this. I feel like if you have a bit of energy, you have to look at the education part of it. Okay, many did not work about what made you because already teacher for you can't be a teacher and be rich. And the saddest thing about it is, if that's how the country thinks already, how do you make these changes? Because their thinking is so wrong. Ablochi, there's no way ni Labour government manuwa we put that the kit me na jo me pa ko yan ka segbe pa ko yan ka segbe ismo no na me feel ni pa wa cha gegbe left anyway. Nevertheless, there's no way you can come and say to the people of UK being a domestic staff or whatever staff you are, you can't be rich. I don't think the country is built that way, because being rich is not amount of money you earn. Being rich is the amount of money you spend and how wisely you spend the money that you earn. And if we can make our people understand this, it's sad. Akishinshi, the number one person of the country can come and say that to you, and then you have to change it. You mono your shishin as in hierarchy. You have to make up your mind to change it. That you can't say that, and for me to believe it. So it's made me very emotional, especially thinking about the figures and all that is going on. Before I thought it's all talk, but it's quite sad, and I'm trying to see the end of the tunnel, but it's being difficult. Well, maybe we should talk about the positivity of these things working than talking about some things that I don't see. I think that the positivity of it, the whole thing working is, like you said, make up your decision of where you put your thumb. Yeah, make your decision now. Yeah, make up because there's no way you can make a decision and put it in the hands of these people in this top hierarchy. They ain't going to help you. Make your decision as what will help you now, and then develop from there. Akeshi, there's no way you can fix what fixing only is gone ahead there. But I don't see how you can cry over the spilled milk. The most important thing is how to get your milk now and reserve it properly to last you to deal with the problem. What about Inchon?
Yeah.
Oh, Tishi. No more no what.
Me
I know, but then near it touch wagbene. Monso feel about feeling, but they feel on. We refuse to do it. Congratulations. We are all feeling awful.
No, I'm not feeling awful. I'm not.
Honestly, I feel awful.
I hope it 2 hours or more.
Yeah. No, me mama wrap up.
Hey,
Mama
can
wrap
you
up.
pa moja? Entire
Mama
ko
wrap up.
nyaba cheni.
Saturday home machine P.
Yeah, Saturday.
4 hours.
Nani nye chuo nye ma chu. Mingpa nye fa nye chuo nye ning.
Saturday oba we.
Ashia
We more
yini.
free. Oba we.
Ashia yini mingpa nye fa.
Because I think I can GaDangme me a lot of programs we don't tackle this kind of programs ni what I like oboye other language me onu ye gami onu mishishi it's Charlie Mofion Bana, if you want to join us, if you want, you can join us next time we are on. But yeah, when a topic here, it's very touchy and deep, and
Yeah, very deep,
we
isn't
need
it?
to talk to Wonyeme ni Oshia. It's about time ni or mindset of how to vote and what fair a particular style. Sometimes there's no checking on a yo. So ni and wakwa ni wobo then watch checking. But
No
before no
crime.
buy yeah,
But
before
no
no buy
crime. I'm a collective. I'm a collective. Ni biya na ke ba ba thing. Na I'm a wunga.
me ne.
Oh, boom. Ni no way we money. So by
But boy, be a film marketing and go, well,
Oh, Jane,
yeah, the market feel.
you be na make a baba. Omega phone, what more thing?
oh, that
What-
definitely Kemoko Bande Bakebo near cause more potent cheboba he.
Naka.
Namon can unless in tobu, she can mahi. See,
Tomo shia fe tu shikana ke umbeke ba UK. Ni mba mfo shia mbongo da. Si one day no mba je ko ke ni ke ba nye potoman to min ja anye ke si.
Ambaye, she's still about jebo.
Naka. Yeah, job.
E da ga si nye tu shikana te UK.
Yeah.
Da o ni ba shia ne ke potoman to ba. No ne ba ja nye ngo. Sika ye ke
Yeah.
na nye twa la ke. Ne twa no ne he wo ni ne tu shika ne ke te UK. Ye twa.
No, la no quali. No, you are no anime care. When you many ocean from now to the day now about vote. What about you more? And during that kind of time, I'm a late. Okay, when they pet us, I'm about gain certain votes because there's a certain form of awakening within every culture in New York, especially as the GaDangmes, because what me want to be a H. And politicians say when if you're about fable na back no no of your name ba shortcut hey come they can have politician ko. We shouldn't kid ourselves because social media things go around. Ona benini yo. So they are in the known. Wa mele. But me no ji they will come. Nika make maka glimake moke that the same can PA system can akamaji ni BFN ba. Don't reject it. Take it. But Hanimo Aliake, you still have the power to choose who you want to choose. And make sure the next person know about decide about vote and hale. Any answer certain questions come ni a run your ichum. Even if it's about 80%, you know you can work with it. Cool. And that is what we need to do as GaDangme Yega. Especially many bad machine. What feel like sure ke ameja wonomi.
Yeah. 100.
That is the key.
100.
Because
Intentional.
here no owonde no neken. He knows what it means without you shouting. Kena enani wamami menye na member. Yes, kame nani wamami menye na member. Na meji ame kutoka. Ni be neke mama na afien be neka ajo na afon. Neke na ajo na afon oli no ni ba. You have to get people that understand us without us saying a word. That is all. Because at the end of the day, call voting Hale, he will be paid to answer to you. Sanwani, that one should sink in. We don't need to answer to them, they need to answer to us. That kind type of politics that needs to change. So don't go ni afakene phone like more. That is all I know. me menena before we wrap up in 2 minutes. We'll find a man if 1 minute. Can you no go we mo near we ni work program have.
Quickly. Okay, how many 1.5 minutes?
Okay.
What do you want? What do you want? Bon, afi yeli kusumi ashishi. Ni dromo na wo juma waji mfane sake aja alo akebule ha cheme dumoshi afi no fe no ko ke no fe no ko ni baga no fe no ko ni bakwe na we move obaya here ya ke male ma nyeni imashitamo no go ni gbeme bemi no ni ji enyo kaji bomo mini nenke bomenwi kaji bomo ko tashi ese no ke eko he ko wo oko he wo mi wo se kwe mba aka ke ko he ko we ke wo mi obo fe boni ji okwe boni wo ba ya la ha ko ni wonye ni wo man ko so mi oko he wo mi no wo fe last one me pena me ka me he wo mi ke me na me ka me wo ko mi fe mi ndaje shi ibi ya wo hin ibi dure yin bi na ba fi amedjo amekpele first one second one ajo and last one abajo bonwe wo afi potene wo yo actually same fire no kaji obana fi obana ke lele na po ma fi no pehe wo fi no fe no pehe wo no wo quickly ju for no pehe wo no fi ju bio no pehe wo na assure ke ha ujuma wajin fe no pehe wa fi no me fe ja ke no chon ake shiton wo yo no wo no ni wo he akeke wo wa ba shishikwen bi inji wo no ni atole sen bon sen fire me ko me chola ke atodula ojula egbe sen fire yi sen fire da fo ojula pe to mbi fenye le sen fire ni bon sen fire da fo ojula ni gbe yi wo me ni ba meneno ha wakasi ani mo ngwa akpana kan bi mu ake ka shehekwe afi ashante malo fante mani na keba tolo July fa abafi history senfa ya egbe yi keke to be ni kaji aye homowo afi oni bi pi homowo mi ni de ho ye gbe na kan no senfa ya yo joju that trap no one should stand anywhere to put our fire in the category of Odra by Odra. No. What I feel what you no more firm or nico ba that's what the same fire. You know about Bano, 30th of August. Min pam of femme for me, German, femme, femme, witness. Okay, mene, one the G actually one the G dang yo. You call bano bana. Then you understand why I'm saying this. Ofemo go radon, your mum fen ba call fan, you fen radon, honey bane, okay, back quickun, near radon. I told me Nieman's Salon. Thank you.
Manye, ubedo go no ba wi.
Oh, boni ni manso gbe na ina bi ani keke no ke ogelale bum because egbe na fine chon
But we bolo ni chon mi ake o wa pe Saturday ho alo ye na kan o nya ba na kan gange
go fund me I mean pa me fine
ni o fine wo still wo sister Osu Basic School fundraising still ya no wo fine but more than visit the page na K2K well-being le ni kaje me
that's it me no.
Yes.
No, you're a background there.
No, you're a background there.
Not kind.
You find a visit the page, you need donator or work the next generation because that is the aim. Yeah. Well, here we call 5 for one. Few.
Few.
Not don't get pure great way.
And I
Oh,
can issue.
Rebel,
We have up to the end of the
Energy.
month.
G&G. At the end of the month, donation now back when I will find you can about 1.5. G&G show me in Kenya me man show get or sister Empress Kome Manye Kome na K2K Obana nye ho Abana